Hello there and welcome. Today we're going to do something fun. We're going to live through a whole virtual day in Quebec, and our mission is to get by using some really essential, practical French. Ready? Let's jump in. So I've got a question for you. Do you think you could do it? Could you handle a full day, from that first alarm in the morning all the way to a dinner party at night? This whole explainer is designed to be your guide, helping you build that confidence one little piece at a time. All right, so our day kicks off in the morning, naturally, and usually the first couple of things we think about are 1, how we're feeling on the inside, and 2, what's going on outside, the weather. So that's exactly where we'll start. So before your feet even hit the floor, you might notice a little ache or pain somewhere. Being able to talk about this is pretty fundamental, and lucky for us, French has a really simple and elegant way to do it. The magic phrase here is j'ai mal à. It literally means, I have pain in. Once you've got that down, you just tack on the body part. You'll notice the little words like la, o, à la change a bit, but the main structure, j'ai mal à, stay the same. It's a super useful pattern to lock in. Okay, so you've done a quick check-in with your body. What's next? Well, you probably look out the window or grab your phone to see what the world has in store for you today. Now, what's really cool here is that French gives you a few different ways to talk about the same thing. You can talk about the forecast, like on annonce de la pluie, which means they're announcing rain. Or you could just describe the state of things. C'est pluvieux. It's rainy. Or even simpler, just use a verb. Il pleut. It's raining. They're all good. And why is knowing the weather so important in Quebec? Well, check out this number. A 60 degrees Celsius swing between a hot summer and a freezing winter is totally normal there. We're talking plus 30 degrees to minus 30 degrees. So understanding the forecast isn't just for small talk. It's basically a survival skill. Okay, moving into the afternoon. That weather forecast we just checked, it leads directly to 2 big things: deciding what to wear and figuring out what we're actually going to do with our day. So if the forecast says it's minus 30, you're going to need this whole setup: a winter coat, mittens, a scarf, boots. But I want you to pay close attention to that word, un tuque. It's a classic Quebec word for a winter hat or a beanie. If you use that word, you'll sound just like a local. But on the other hand, if it's plus 30, the list looks totally different, right? Swimsuits, sunglasses, a tank top, and here's another great Quebec word for you: des Gougounes. That's what they call flip-flops. From Tuques in the winter to Gougounes in the summer. That pretty much sums up the Quebec closet. All right, you are dressed and ready for the weather, but what's next? How do we shift from talking about what we're doing now to what we're going to do later? For that, we need a special little tool. And that tool is called le Futur Proche, the near future. Honestly, this is going to be your best friend for talking about plans. And the formula? It's so simple. You just take your subject, add the verb aller, which means to go, and then pop your main action verb right after it. Let me show you what I mean. Let's see it in action. In the present, you might say, je travaille. I am working. But for later, je vais relaxer. I am going to relax. See that pattern? Je vais plus relaxer. Or with the weather. Right now, il pleut. It's raining. But the forecast says that later, il va pleuvoir. It is going to rain. Once you get the hang of this, you can talk about all your future plans. It's so powerful. So our day is starting to wind down, and we're heading into the evening. This is where we get to put all our new skills to use. We're going to use our Futur Proche to accept an invitation and then talk about some food. So imagine you get this text. It's an invite to a birthday party for Jean-Simon next Friday, and they're going to eat French food. But look at that last little sentence. That's a really key cultural instruction. Let's break it down. Apportez votre vin. Literally, bring your wine. This is a huge deal in Quebec. So many restaurants are BYOB or Apportez votre vin, which makes going out to eat so much more affordable. You'll see this phrase on invites for restaurants or even for parties at someone's house. It's super common. Okay, let's look at a second invitation. This one's a bit more casual, a picnic in the park. But again, look at that key phrase right at the end. C'est la formule du potluck. That one little phrase tells you exactly what you need to know about this party. So what's la formule du potluck? Well, a potluck is a party where every single guest brings a dish to share with everybody else. It's a really fun, relaxed way to get together, especially for something like a picnic. The big takeaway? If you see this, definitely don't show up empty-handed. Now, whether you're at that dinner party or the potluck picnic, you're going to want to talk about the food. This simple little 4-step scale is all you really need. You can go from j'adore, which is I love it, all the way down to je déteste, I hate it. Just getting these 4 simple phrases down will let you jump into any conversation about the food. And just like that, our whole day has come to a close. We've made it from our very first thoughts in the morning all the way to a fun social event at night. Let's do a quick recap of everything we managed to learn today. Just take a look at this list. Seriously, think about it. You can now talk about aches and pains. You can understand a weather forecast for a place with extreme weather. You know how to dress for it. You can talk about your future plans, and you can understand some really important cultural cues on invitations. That is an amazing amount of progress for one day. So we're going to end right back where we started with a question for you. You've just proved you can handle a full day in French. You've got the tools, you've got the key phrases. The only thing left to ask is, what are you going to do on your next one? What adventure will you plan for tomorrow?